We heard a loud bang, and it was just silence. We didn't know what was going on, and then we just saw a stampede of people running towards us.
It was chaos in England as a suicide bomber attacked children and young adults at a concert. 22 people were killed and up to 59 others have been hurt. It happened during an Ariana Grande concert in Manchester, and police say the attacker blew himself up just as the singer had walked off the stage.
With dozens of concerts in and around Pittsburgh this summer, is there reason for concern here? Well, John Shumway spoke with some experts on terrorism and security, and John joins us live now with more on the story. John?
Yes, Stacey, let's first start with the fact that in England, they have raised their security threat level to critical. While here in the United States, local public safety folks were on the phone today with Homeland Security, and they were reassured that there is no credible threat currently against any venue in the United States. That said, they are not ignoring what happened last night.
Oh my God.
There is a desperation that washes over like a wave as you watch young people run from a concert in England, knowing some have died and many others were hurt. Our local venues scan and search us as we enter, but last night's attack was outside, beyond the internal security.
The ability to prevent it completely is almost impossible.
But there are options of moving the security perimeter further out.
Options are street closures, options are searches, options are highly visible technical units as a deterrent.
Former FBI agent, terrorism and security expert, and LaRoche College professor Larry Leikar's recommendation of what venues should do in the wake of last night's attack?
Nothing. I think that they're nothing past what they feel they can already handle.
The security experts agree. The likelihood of an attack is extremely rare.
You have to weigh the cost, you have to weigh the enjoyability of the event, and how are you going to impact that versus the security measures that you're going to put in place.
Pittsburgh's public safety director.
This afternoon we did meet with the security of PPG Arena. We are going to increase the surveillances that we do. You will see some more officers. You will not see some of the things that we are instituting.
But as a parent, do you send your child to a local concert?
Oh, that is a tough one.
Leikar says yes.
There are greater risks when they get into their car. It's a greater risk.
If I had a kid that really wanted to go to a concert, I would probably lean towards I'm going with them, to make sure that they stay safe.
Yeah, and that is a question a lot of parents are going to be facing, because there are a lot of concerts coming here and out at the Pavilion this summer. Not to mention the fact there could be a Game 7 here tomorrow night, the baseball in town at the ballpark this weekend, and the Steelers told us today that they're always reviewing their safety precautions and their security, and will make whatever adjustments are necessary. Live at the PPG Paints Arena, John Shumway, KDKA-TV News.